Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Card Shark. So today, what we're going to do, we've just been at the hospice, and unfortunately Baroness, who we just played at cards, died at the end of the game, which you know, was something that happened. But I think what do we want to do today? We want to go back to the manor. We've got our journal here. A little summary of what happened last time. Don't really need to read that though, I don't think. So let's go along and see what's going to happen there.
I received a letter inviting us to Beauregard. It seems we didn't trounce the Baroness roundly enough last time. Ha! I do feel slightly guilty, but we cannot leave her fortune to rot. Ha! That would be criminal. Since you were playing my valet last time, we will stick to that.
What happens if I disagree with him?
Believe me, I would prefer to have you at the table with me, but you cannot appear one day as a servant and the other as a guest. I know you understand. We will improve the trick we played last time. This time, I want you to signal me the highest card in the Baroness's hand, along with its value and suit like before. The way you pick up the glass of wine will tell me the value of the highest card. The higher you hold the glass, the stronger the card you'll signal. Let's try it out. Let's start with the Ace of Clubs. This is the strongest card, so take the glass by the rim and then wipe the suit as usual.
So, you want to take it there. Ace of Clubs, so it's back and forth.
Let's try for the King of Hearts, one below the Ace.
So we move slightly further down for the King. Oh, was it Hearts? I forgot to really note that. It was. Luckily, we guessed that right.
Now signal the Queen of Spades. One beneath the King. Take the glass by the stem.
Right, so here we go. That's Queen, and he said Spades, didn't he? Which is anti-clockwise.
Now try the Jack of Diamonds. Take the glass by the base.
So we pick the glass up by the bottom. And Diamonds is up and down, I think, isn't it? Yes.
Good. Shall we try with you spying my hand, or go over it again?
I think we can move on.
Let's imagine you pour me a glass of wine. Remember, you need to signal me the highest card in my hand.
So we've got a Queen of Hearts, let's say. Like so.
You seem to know what you're doing. Do you want to practice more, or shall we move on?
Let's move on.
Let's talk about the fun part then. Haha. Allow me to introduce you to the twin deck stack. While you're in the other room, I will need you to stack the deck so I can get some strong cards. That's all there is to it. Anyway, stacking a deck is where the real cheat can define the course of the whole game. You've proven you've done it before, so we won't waste time watching you perform it in isolation. So all that's left now is to see you pull off the whole strategy without my intervention. Take it away, lad. Oh, you're quite right. We should practice how I can excuse you. My glass is empty, boy.
Okay, so what do we want to do? We want to give him... So we want to do a high card first, don't we? So let's say an ace, and a king. Ooh. No, I did that wrong. Let's reset. So we want a high card, say the king. We want some low cards, say the 8 and the 7. Right, now we want another high card, so maybe this ace. What have we got? We've got a 4 and a 2. Like so. Queen of Diamonds. Oh, a King of Spades. So King, anti-clockwise for spades. There we go.
Bravo, lad!
Now we've learned the bottle of Burgundy. So I think we learned the bottle of Bordeaux before, didn't we? So a slightly stronger wine.
Would you like to spend more time practicing?
No.
Very well. I will have a nap. Wake me when we arrive. We're getting close to the manor. The weather outside is terrible. Do I hear thunder? Baroness! My fragile butterfly, where are you?
Comte de Saint-Germain, here you are finally. I was waiting.
For what? Who are you? Where's the Baroness?
So many questions, so little time left. My name is Simakudza Simikuruba.
Sitarani? The reunion is? Oh, this is a trap.
McGregor hired me to kill you.
McGregor? So soon?
Comte, a legend like you must have famous last words. Quiet, boy.
You seem to know me rather well.
Who doesn't know the Comte de Saint-Germain? Famous adventurer, crafty alchemist, fake nobleman.
And soon a pitiful corpse. Oh, what a shame. And just when I found it.
Found what?
I cannot tell you that, it's a secret.
You're not in a position to keep secrets from us.
Indeed. Well, I know how to craft invaluable pearls from common ingredients. I'm pretty sure the kitchen of this manor has all we need.
Show us.
What do I get in return?
A final game of cards.
Very well. My assistant can gather the ingredients for the alchemical process while we play.
A brilliant idea. And bring back some wine.
That, mix a bottle of vinegar with a pinch of black powder, 2 eggs, and a spoon of camphor. Go, son, and don't mess this up.
Oh, I was watching the animation. We can actually go to the kitchen. Oh, you scared me. What are they doing? I managed to hide before they entered. But I remember you. You were here a few weeks ago. Oh mon Dieu, what are we going to do? I'm sure you're a very competent young man. Listen, this won't end well unless we work together. Your master is stalling the inevitable, but it won't work for long. We need to help him. I don't have all the ingredients your master said, but I can prepare something that will smell terribly. It should keep the ruffians out of this room. Go keep things calm, and I'll try to think up a plan. Right, this feels like quite a dangerous situation, so we're going to have to pay close attention to what's going on, I think. Can't increase or decrease the bet. Ace of clubs. Ace of clubs, ace of clubs. Ace of clubs is back and forth, isn't it? What a win. Very impressive, Comte. Did you see, Bertrand?
Well, I...
Of course you didn't see anything, you oaf. Too busy drooling down your own shirt. Comte, I hope your servant is making good progress with my pearls. It certainly smells terrible. Bertrand, go check on my pearls in the other room.
I'll be sick if I go in there.
You are such a pathetic lump.
No need to bother this young man. It's much too early to see anything.
Fine, fine. Let's play again whilst your servant tends to my pearls. I think we can just go, can't we? Oh, the smell of my little recipe is making me sick. The bottle is finished already. Oh, that would explain the way they're talking to each other. The Baroness would be horrified. Okay, so we want 2 low cards first, and then a high card. We've got the king here. And 2 low cards, let's say the 6 and the 5, and there's an ace just here. So let's do that. Looks good. So we've got an ace of clubs again. Ace and clubs is left and right, isn't it?
This is far more fun than playing with my dimwit companions. Let's go again.
So we've got the ace of spades this time. The ace of spades. Easy to remember. So we've got the ace. Spades is anti-clockwise.
Another win for you, Comte. I must say this game is beginning to bore me. If only one of my companions posed a legitimate challenge. Wake up, Bertrand!
Alright, looks like I think we go back for a fresh bottle now. I don't know what you're doing, but I wasn't born yesterday. That's a duplicate deck in your hand. You're a cheat, aren't you? Sure am. Right, so he's first again, so we want two low cards. So maybe the 4, and the 3, and the queen, and the 5, and the 6. We want a bit of a higher card, probably. The king, that's fine. Just got to be aware of this suspicion meter going up. I don't think it'll end well for us if that maxes out. Zitirani treats his poor aide worse than a dog. A mutiny's bound to happen. Perhaps we could quicken the process a little. Bit of a hint there, I feel. So we got the Jack of Clubs, which is the highest. Jack of Clubs. Jack of Clubs. Now we could do the Comte, but this has a little bulb icon over his head, so I feel like we should probably have a go at that. And look, we're putting a duplicate deck in his pocket. Jack of Clubs, Jack of Clubs, that's what we need to remember. Jack, and clubs is left to right, like so. Nice big pot from good winnings there.
Now that's enough. Your assistant was looking at Bertrand's cards while he poured the wine. You'll die here, and now, you little cheat.
You've lost an impressive amount of money, I agree. But why do you think I'm the one who cheated you? Perhaps consider what's going on beneath your own nose. Like in Bertrand's pockets. Oh?
Bertrand, come here. A stacked deck.
Alas, it seems your accomplice has grown resentful.
Ruh-roh. We're fleeing the scene.
Well, that was a close one. I'm impressed you intuitively understood my plan. You make a wonderful apprentice, son.
What about the maid?
There's a maid in the other room? No, I'm sure she'll be fine. They're all gone. Let's leave quietly. We don't want to draw too much attention.
Cheese it! Right, new chapter, The Child, Chapter 2. I will willingly allow that money does not guarantee happiness, but it must also be allowed that it makes happiness a great deal easier to achieve. From Choderlos de Laclos in Les Liaisons Dangereuses, or Dangerous Liaisons. I remember that was a film with John Malkovich. Right, back at the camp of the Cascaros in Argonne, France, 1 hour later. I don't remember how his voice goes, so I'll just do a random one.
I was not expecting McGregor to be after us so quickly.
I hope the Comte and the boy are safe.
I'm sure they are.
Dear Comte, what a relief!
Oh, Baroness, you're here, my butterfly.
I was so scared for you, my little pamplemousse. Melchior, my valet, told me you were ambushed at my manor.
No, we're fine now, but it was a near thing.
Please, young man, look after this old fool for me, will you? He is reckless. Now, young man, you must have had quite a fright. As you should be. The Comte is a dangerous man. You need to be extremely careful. With him you will enter a world of riches and power. But the higher you go, the more danger you will meet. You may not believe this ridiculous Baroness, but... at least believe your friend Arenio.
What?
I'm not the only one who will play tricks on you in the future. You need to be prepared. I am part of a small but very powerful group of people who want the Comte to succeed. You almost got killed in the manor. Our enemies are quicker than I expected. But we won't let them surprise us again. The Comte is a good cheat, but he doesn't know everything. You need to learn your own tricks. Take this. Looks like a makeup compact of some kind, maybe with a mirror inside. I'm sure we'll find out later exactly what that is.
Hello there, lad. I have good news. The magician asked around about Theodore's thereabouts.
I think it's probably supposed to be whereabouts.
He's hiding in Corsica.
Corsica?
I don't really like the idea of visiting that godforsaken island either. But if we want to know the truth about the 12 bottles of milk, this is our next stop. But before we go, a couple of things. Firstly, we need to share our gains with the magician. I will give what I can, and you should too. Oh, and one more thing. The magician mentioned he had some kind of challenge for you. You should speak with him.
Looks like that's our next stop.
Baroness, the evening night is so enchanting. Shall we walk?
I wonder if he knows. That's Arenio. Probably, possibly not.
How was the harvest this time?
The Comte said he would leave 500 livres.
What can you spare yourself?
Okay, so I think we have to sort of increase it to the same as the Comte, really. We seem quite unhappy to leave less. Whereas if we do that, it seems like everyone's happy if we do the same. So there goes all our lovely money.
Oh, we appreciate it. It might not look like it, but it will change. We will change the world with this money. I promise you. We've been contacting other camps. Our money is used in all of the south of France now. Not much left for us, but we're happy with that. You contributed 10,040 livres to our cause. While you're here, would you like to play a game? It's a very simple game to improve your dexterity. I want you to toss cards in my hat.
Okay, so we move the mouse very gently, and if we hit that green bar, we'll be able to get the hat. It's in the cards in the hat. It's very sensitive. Like I'm having to only move it like just a tiny amount to get. Oh no, I missed that one. Yeah,
You don't seem focused.
would you like to keep practicing? Yeah, I'm going to have another practice.
Great, I'll let you continue in peace.
Oh, just made that one. If it goes too far, you can bring it back. It doesn't actually throw the card until you release the mouse button. Oh. Alright, one more. Or maybe we do another one. I wonder how many we have to do. Ooh, just about. Maybe 10? Maybe more? There we go. I think we can stop.
Had enough for now, I see. Before you try again, let me pick up these cards. We wouldn't want to lose any.
I assume you want to keep practicing?
No, I think we're done.
Very well then. If you ever want to give it another go, come and find me.
The card in a hat. Okay. Here they come.
Shall we finish up here now, or would you like to carry on with the magician?
I think we finish.
Good.
Okay, so we've got a few places we can go. We probably want to go towards the ship, which is how we're going to get to Corsica. But we do have the option to go to these baths here first. Maybe we'll give those a go.
We're heading to Aix-les-Bains. The baths attract all sorts of riches. It's a wonderful hunting ground. Be very careful, though. If the rewards are greater, so are the consequences of being caught. At the rich man's table, the rules are slightly different. They will always want to cut the deck themselves to dissuade cheaters. So what are we going to do?
Play fairly?
Are you joking? No. We're going to ask our innocent opponent to be kind enough to cheat for us. First, you'll use a technique I call top drag to stack me some aces. Then you'll use a false riffle shuffle to maintain that deck. And then, to drive it home, we'll have our opponent seal their ill fate with an innocent cut.
How?
If you were sat any closer, I'd softly rap you on the knuckles. You're getting ahead of yourself. Let's prepare the stack first. To perform top drag, you need to scan through the deck and arrange it in my favour. Think about how the cards will fall when you start dealing. In this case, there are 3 of us, so I'll get every 3rd card. A pair of aces should be enough for me to win. Arrange that for me. Scan through the deck, releasing cards one by one with your thumb. When you find an ace, grab it. Good. At the moment, that ace is being dealt to the first player, you, but we want it dealt to me. Grab 2 more cards to offset the ace, so that it's dealt to me. Stacking there leaves the ace out of place. You can fix it, but better you learn a streamlined approach to this technique. Let's start again.
Okay. We can grab the 6 and the 9.
Great! Now that ace is properly offsetting the cards you're holding, move them to the top of the deck.
Secure.
Perfect. As it stands, you've arranged a card for each of us, mine being an ace. 1 ace alone isn't much of an assurance that I can win, though, lad. Repeat what I've taught you so that we're all dealt 2 cards and make mine a pair of aces.
Let's go with the 9 and the 5. Secure it.
Excellent. False riffle shuffle as well. It's a false riffle shuffle. Begin by cutting the deck into 2 piles.
So we click.
As with most false shuffle techniques, you'll begin in earnest, making sure both halves are interleaved. But look closely. Notice the stack in the top half of the deck. Keep an eye on that stack as you shuffle. You don't want it getting mixed up. We're not here to play honestly. The key to keeping that stack safe is to release cards from the top half of the deck slower than the bottom. That way, by the time you get to the end of the bottom cards, the stack is undisturbed on the top half.
Everyone following this?
Simply drop the stack on top of the pile and that's it. Have a go.
So essentially what we're doing is we're just kind of mixing, by holding down the left mouse button, I'm riffling this half of the deck, and it's left our sort of stacked cards on the top here without being mixed. So that's how that works.
Well, I think you've got the hang of that now, lad, but it's fiddly, so we can go over it again if you'd like.
Let's move on.
Very well, let's take a look at the innocent cut. This simple yet dastardly technique allows us to control exactly where the cut gets made. It's not dissimilar to the cut that follows an ineffective shuffle, except this time the opponent makes the cut. I'll be sat back enjoying my wine. Let's give it a try. Start by dropping a chunk of cards. Well, we know how to do that. Now in-jog a card on top of the stack. This will act as a marker for where you want the cut to happen in the deck. Great, now shuffle the rest of the deck on top.
Easy enough. Be sure
to bend the in-jog card as you collect the deck together when you're done. This will create a small gap in the deck. then offer it to whomever our mark is. Watch as they naturally end up cutting where the bent card is. What a fool! Now restore the stack by bringing the deck back together. Perfect! Well done. Now it's time for you to rehearse the entire strategy without my intervention.
Okay, so we want to go through... Oh, ace. Okay, so we want another ace. Oh, what did he do that for? Ace. 7-5. Is that it? Now we need to do that, I think. Drop, in jog, drop, drop. Did that work?
Excellent work.
Oh good, that worked. The Oblivious Stooge.
I think you're ready, but if you want to practice more, I won't stop you.
Let's move on.
Good, there's no need to tire yourself needlessly. I must say I'm looking forward to the baths as much as the coin. It's been too long for me, and evidently a lifetime for you.
Bit rude. Let's glare at him.
Don't look at me like that, it's true. Eau Dauphin, a cocktail of poverty and fear.
I feel a bit targeted by that. Later that day.
Sir, could we join you at this table?
Yes, certainly, please do. I don't think we've been introduced. Charles Lagan.
Comte de Saint-Germain, idle noble on the road, and my son, Eugene. Excuse him, he's not very talkative.
Let's play.
Now, we could up the bet, but I want to have the maximum amount of time to deal with this, because it's a little fiddly, this technique. Ace. I'll do a 10 and a 6. Then we want to find another ace. Taking a little while. There we go. Okay, wasn't quite prepared for that, but I'm sure it's fine. Drop, in jog, drop, drop. I don't know if that worked. Because it kind of... It's a bit fiddly in when it secures the deck in that technique. I don't think I've given him 2 aces. Oh, we did win, though.
What is this racket?
I've found you, miscreants. Seize them!
No, you will do no such thing.
Really? And who are... Oh, Maître Lagan, my apologies. I'm very sorry to have interrupted your game.
Mater? Yes, I'm the King's prosecutor at the Toulouse Parliament. Colonel, cease your infernally silly faces and join us.
But these people are cheats and murderers.
You can always arrest them later. We have a game to finish.
Right, we're going to keep it at the minimum we can as well. We're going to need as much time as we have available. Right, so we need an ace a bit quicker that time. Oops. Come on, ace. Ace. Ooh. Okay, we're going to have to reset. I didn't realise that he's second. So what do we need? We need a low card first. Then an ace. Then low card. Low card. Does that work? No. Oh, what do I need to do? 2 low cards, then the ace. 10 to... Right, we're looking for the ace. Oh, did we get it? Ace, 7. Alright, I need to do that again. 2 low cards. 8, 6, ace, 6. Finalise that. Now I need to do this cut, this shuffle. I don't know if we did that right. I was slightly concerned by the suspicion meter in jog. No, we haven't managed it. Suspicion meter went off, and I wonder if it's meant to, because it went very quick there.
Look, sir, they cheated. I saw them. It's indeed troubling. Arrest them.
Okay. So, we've got to try and get this card in the pocket, and it's going to be quite fiddly. There. Oh, it wasn't in his pocket, it was on his seat.
Do you have an arrest warrant? Of course. Oh, but we're innocent.
Let's accuse the guard.
What? Are you trying to say Colonel Gabriel is the cheat? Maître Lecan, that is precisely what we're saying. How dare you? What is that ace doing on your chair, Colonel? No. Enough! Oh, this is most problematic, Colonel. I cannot in good conscience let you take these men. You're free to leave now. I will find you again.
Yeah, I don't know if we could have won in that situation. I mean, I did have to reset the thing, I guess. But at the end there, it just went very quickly, didn't it? We have finished that scenario anyway. So I think we'll leave it there for now. We've done a couple of games and succeeded in one and just about got away with the other one. And when we come back next time, we're going to head down to the harbour here, this ship game, where we will do something illegal again probably, and then catch a ship to Corsica to sort of advance the main plot that's kind of bubbling away in the background. So thanks very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, then please do hit the like button, and if you could also subscribe to the channel, that would be amazing. And I hope to see you next time.